Hey, what's going on YouTube? Adrian here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my journey and how I started reselling, why I started reselling, and maybe, some of you guys may be stuck and, it's always good to, get some, advice and, just stories from other people to maybe inspire you. So let's just start why I started reselling. So at a young age, like, 16, I would say 15 to 17, 15 to 16, like I always wanted to start my own business. I just didn't know what to do. Like I knew I wanted to start my own business, like doing something. So like the first business I tried to start was an air conditioning business. Well, it wasn't really an air conditioning business. You guys are probably gonna laugh at this, but I would get these buckets, like those Home Depot buckets, I think like 5-gallon buckets or something like that. And I'd cut, holes in them, like probably like this big, and put PVC pipe in them, and put like ice, like dry ice or whatever, inside the bucket, and I'd put a fan on top. I'd cut a hole in the lid, put a fan on, sitting downward, and the air would come out cold. And I was about to make business cards and do that and sell them door to door, and make them and sell them. I actually sold one to a family member, and yeah, that kind of just died out. And then the second thing, I tried to start up, and I made my own business cards and everything, and it's a wheel repair company. And I bought an air compressor, the paint, paint guns, all that stuff. And I was gonna start my own wheel repair company, fixing rims, because that's what I used to do for years at big companies. And I worked at Mercedes-Benz. I worked at another wheel shop in the Bay Area, and made really good money doing it. So I wanted to start my own thing. I have the knowledge to do that, but that ended up not working out either, because I found out from one of my buddies that is a consultant for wheel repair, that you need to have your own building. Like you can't spray paint basically outside, even though it's just touch-ups. You have to be like inside a building or inside of one of the vans, with all the equipment. And at the time, I didn't have $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, nor the credit to do that. So I kind of just just kept working my 9-to-5 job, and doing the traditional way. And then then fast forward, so I moved, I did all the commuting, the working, 9 to 5, every shift you could think of, I worked it. And made good money and stuff like that, but I just felt like I was worth more, like I needed to do something more. So I would look up videos on YouTube, and I stumbled across, I'm sure a lot of you guys know him or heard of him, Gary Vaynerchuk. And he talked about, I stumbled across this video called Trash Talk, his series that he did. I think he did like 3 videos, and he's going to garage sales, flipping things on eBay and stuff like that, or local, whatever he was doing. And that inspired me to do that. So I remember telling my girlfriend, like, hey, let's go to the flea market this weekend. And I remember picking up a plush doll, a Blue's Clues doll from '97. And I remember that was my first sale ever on eBay. I think I sold it for like $13 plus shipping, and it was crazy because I picked it up for $1. And ever since I made that sale, I was hooked on it. So I eventually moved from the Bay Area, my job in the Bay Area, to a closer job to me. It was about 30 minutes away. So I went from like a 2-hour commute to an hour, or to a 30-minute commute. So just a 30-minute commute. Wasn't making enough money. I was making $13 an hour. So I go from making, $30 an hour plus bonuses and good benefits, 401k, to making $13 an hour. And it just wasn't worth it. It's crazy. But I still made it work. I still, did what I had to do. And, I was just tired of it. And, I was reselling on the side. So I was making, extra couple $100, $500 a month doing reselling. And, I told my girlfriend, I was like, I really want to just do this full time. So one day, I called in sick to work, and I wasn't really sick. And then the next day I said I was still sick. And then, I pretty much did my job dirty. I know it's bad, but I was just so tired of working for somebody. I just wanted to do my own thing, and I was just wanted to jump right into it, and do it full time. So that's what I did. So I really didn't even give my job a notice. I was there for like 3 months, maybe not even 3 months. And I just quit, and that was it. And now I'm selling full-time on eBay, and it's a lot of work, and you know, I love it, and it's you know, I do better now than what I was doing. And you know, I'm just in the process now of starting my own, you know, having my own business account, like 3 different separate accounts, you know, a savings account, checking for your everyday, and business account. So yeah, you know, that's how it all started. You know, I always wanted to have my own business or start my own business. I just didn't really stumble across the right opportunity, and now that I do eBay and reselling, you know, I plan on going into other platforms as well. So hopefully, you know, this video may help you a little bit, or if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, so hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video.